Hey everyone, this is Dummy. Welcome back to Soviet Republic Worker and Resource Early Start DLC. This is episode 9. We are building our farm on India map, and this is our fleet of farm vehicles, tractors and harvesters. So I bought lot of them to kickstart our farm. So what we are waiting on at the farm area, we are only waiting on getting our fertilizers dump ready and probably some more connections like this and probably electricity. I have added one free gas station here, and it is being bought, but it is blocked by the traffic, and rest of them are going to my city to get themselves fueled. That will happen. That still will happen. I have to assign you as the highest priority. Not as the highest priority, but yeah, why not? This should be my highest priority. And we are already a month late for harvesting sowing season, but I need to check how much our farm can. So you are not assigned, assign you. So all of the fields are assigned now. All of our fields are assigned. Why they are in different range, the color. Okay, so this is farm is happening. So this episode we will try to figure out get our first crop done. I bought a few vehicles here. There many vehicles are yet to come, so I bought some tractors, 6 of them, and I guess 12 combined. Speed wise, they have 12 kilometer per hour of max limit, but their harvesting speed is 20 for my combine. And I got two type of tractor, 12 kilometer per hour of traveling speed and 12 speed of level 12 of sowing speed. And another tractor, this guy, this has a speed of 20, so probably they will be able to figure out and start sowing their seeds. So this episode is mostly going to be estimating how much crop we are going to get. I am i'm planning to get all the crops from here probably, that I'm going to consume to my fabric factory. But in any case, if it is too high, that is a good news, I can sell it to custom. If it is less, I can still go and import from the custom. But anyway, our fabric factory would be consuming some of at least some of our own crop. Money wise, I spent like around 45,000 rubles for my farm equipment, and that's about it. We are making money. Last month we were only 200 pounds, 200 rubles in green. We are losing a lot of money this episode. What next? And I planned my construction industry here, and that is going to be backbone for my future expenses. So this is something is needed if I want to go and build new cities. So this will eliminate me few things. This will eliminate me any import that I am doing for gravel, cement, and asphalt. Why I need asphalt? Because I am moving in a longer distance, right? And snow plowing is something I can do, but I want to double track my highway, and that is where asphalt. I want to consume my own asphalt. I still don't have I, I still don't have like pavers. I still don't have pavers. Yep, they are not here. And bulldozer, but I can replace it with my own worker. But I want my highway to be done. So this is something I will try to finalize this area. There are a few things I am missing on, but let me check on other thing what I'm missing on. But let me first do the farm, right? So what does the farm need? So farm need this to be completed, and we need to drop some fertilizers, and this need fertilizer, and this would need fuel and liquid fertilizer. So we need both of the fertilizers, liquid and the solid fertilizer, to get 200% of max fertility. Currently the fertility is 138%, 130%. So we need to provide it with some more fertilizer. Are you getting? So only way I will be able to drop. So let me stop you. I only need you this much of fuel, I will drop the fuel here. But to drop the fuel, I need to provide it with electricity. Electricity should be easy. I will place electricity somewhere in this area. Probably it can supply to these two supply unit, supply building, coaling station, diesel, and to my farm. So let's start with choosing an area, and this looks like a good area. This is a perfect area for my substation. And how, where would I bring? I will try to bring from here. In worst case scenario, I still can get electricity from here, but I do see an open spot and I can get you out of here. You come here and go in this direction, because why not? Construction, let me assign you 1 2 2 1, and you both should be a priority because this is needed for my vehicle to drop stuff. Electricity is done. Electricity is done. Now let quickly look into the current flat situation. I do have some space. I'm zero space, zero space, zero space, no space. That means I only got space for 70 people. So probably I should assign some more construction here. You are waiting on something, so let me assign you because this garbage is needed. All my garbage truck are not in use. Nope, that is still okay. They are still doing okay. You have worker and our second factory is have work, but you are not getting fabric. Oh, wow, you are missing on this one. So for a while, what should you do? I will close you all. You still have the capacity, right? You still have the capacity, so I will close you all. Get this done. Once this is done, they will be able to pull fabric out of this warehouse. Okay, that is happening. My construction, oh wow, look at this jam. Not a big problem, not a big problem. It will short itself in a while, and that is they are going to get themselves fuel. I have added this, but it was too late. My fuel truck was stuck in a jam. Be a high priority, be a high priority. You are already in a high priority, so you are probably doing something. No, you are waiting on concrete and steel. Okay, okay. My dump truck are sitting idle. My dump truck are sitting idle. I do have few buses for me, and that is what I will plan around this. Farm wise, I need to do something about it. I need to drop something about um, something in there, but I need that to be completed first, and that will happen sooner or later. So people are here, they are waiting on some of the resources. Let me speed you up, because why not? There is a mini jam over here. It will sort itself in a while. Oh, and this is running low on resources. What does that mean? That means this guy is running on maximum capacity. I need more distribution, free distribution office, because I am yet to research. I'm yet to research the original buildable ones. So you go here, you looks ugly. Okay, whatever. This way, I will assign all the tasks you have to this building and transfer you both here. And I will add one more vehicle to just open hull. Total capacity, you got 13 ton, you got 11 ton, 35, 40. Nah, I will go with speed. And now they don't have to worry about this building, and this guy don't have to worry about gas station because this is not a gas station. Fire station, construction office, Kolkata gas station, hospital, technical service. All you care about custom, going to custom, putting, bringing some resource and dropping at the storage house. Yep, that is fine. And this is doing too much of work. So what I will do, I will buy one more additional oil tank because fuel is one of the important resource throughout. I will go by total capacity. So this can carry 5 ton with 31. This one can carry 5 ton with 42. So no brainer, 42 and 65. This looks more promising because the speed difference is much larger. Are you having any yellow colored? You don't have any yellow colored. 45, 65. This makes more sense. Okay, any red color, yellow color? Nope. Why no color? Okay, I will assign you, and probably I will now assign you one more task. So when you are here, drop at this building. What you will drop? You will drop two things: fuel and liquid fertilizer. And also pick liquid fertilizer. You don't have to pick this thing because you cannot. You don't have any building. All my farm vehicles are back and they are sowing. So my tractors are back to work. They are doing their job. My harvester are back to my farm building. Harvester won't be needed anytime soon. Let's see. Let's see if my tractor can complete sowing all the fields that I have. I'm still estimating what is the good mix. What is a good mix? I am still left with open hull to carry crop, harvested crop back to farm. But that will happen soon. I now need to provide this building with fertilizer. For fertilizer, I was thinking, where are you? You are carrying stuff from somewhere, but from where I am not sure. There is no demolition assigned. But you are carrying some stuff, so should I leave it? Because I don't have any demolition building. Where are you exactly? You are having some sort of construction waste. Okay, drop it. Then I can. He is trying to do something from somewhere. Not sure from where, but it is doing something. Unemployment wise, 25 people. Where, how's my railway doing? So it is building this building, and it has made the connection to the custom. That is a good news. That means I can purchase some new vehicles. So if I go here now, I would be able to purchase. Slow you down. I would be able to purchase higher capacity. So this building, so we have this one, right? So its speed is of 19. So it can build track with the speed of 19. And look at this, 210, 100, 33. Although it is costing me money, but all other options are far, far better. But I'm not going to spend money on this one. Why? Because I don't need railway as of now. Railway will become relevant once I have my grain stored and once I have my fabric factory done. So both of them, we are still like a year behind. So no point. And I'm not going to have multiple trains, right? So on a single track, one railway train can work very easily. We would need lot capacity for track building once we are done, or when we are planning on future. What is this notification? This notification is something I should be very worried about. I should be very worried about. I will keep you as of now, but I will steal you from here, assign you here, and give you a new task. So at custom house, what you will do, load fertilizer and drop fertilizer, whatever you have, and wait until unload. Don't go to depot now. So that way it will bring me both type of fertilizers. So this guy is bringing him fuel, this guy is bringing him fertilizer. That's a good thing. So our farm will also get fertilized, so we will be producing more resources than required. And we were talking about the crime and justice. I want my happiness to somewhere close to 80%. Ideally 80%, but I am struggling with 72. Last episode we had a big drop in happiness, and that was because of earthquake, and because of some heating problem, not earthquake. But if you look into this stat, 143 people are affected 2.6% by crime. That means around 10%, approximately 10% of my people are getting happiness penalty. So that's a big number, although not very big number, but that still is a big number. So I need to have something for my crime and justice. So crime and justice, let's look again. We did talked about this. So crime and justice system is everything in this area. When we are going to build crime and justice, we need all three of them together. Missing any one of them will make this crime and justice system pointless. Why? What type of building we have? We have police station, we have courthouse, and we have prison. So even if you compare it to real life, this is how it works. The criminals are apprehended by police. They are sent to court for hearings, for trials. Once they are prosecuted, they go to prison for correction. So we need all of them. Any one of them are missing, the criminals will walk back to the town. They will do again crime, and it will increase the criminality. How? Let's look into one overlay. Very interesting overlay. Should be somewhere here. Yep, here. 2% of crime. So every building has 1% of crime, and this has only 2%. Although in percentage term this may look very less, but in this game having 4% or 5% of criminality is like game over. There is no coming back from that situation, because 5% is too much. We are still way we are still away from that situation, but I don't want to fix that situation. I don't want to be in that situation. So I want my crime and justice system done once before any building hit 3%. So this means there is a criminality rate of 2%. So there are 2% of probability that this people living in this building will do crime. And that is something I should always be worried about. So let me check all the stats. So everybody is getting the required services they need to. We do have getting firefighter, although less, and that is because we have less people unemployed. They have work to do. Doctors are okay, classrooms are okay, so everything looks okay, looking in the right direction. But I want to plan my criminal system, justice system. How about, okay, some guests are out of service, so what I will do, I will add you here. With more capacity, service me more, and that will earn me more money. So I remember I was earning around 4,500 ruble. It has dropped to 3,000 ruble. I want to be in that situation again, because that will make me more money. This last month we lost 53,000 ruble. Not lost technically, we lost only 5,000 ruble. But okay, okay. So we are going to focus on crime and justice before we move to our construction industry. So crime and justice comes with all three buildings. So we should have this police station. There are two type of police station available for us. This has a capacity of 8 car. This has a capacity of 2 car. 8 car probably is too much for now. I can go with a smaller one as of now. This look like a more ideal place for my police to be at, and I will. Why the crossing is not allowed? That will that will create me a problem. Just don't complain about it. Can I do something about it? Okay, you are complaining because you have this here. So if I do this now, so my police station is done. My police station is done. It will need a worker. We are very close to bus station. That is not a problem. We second building we need is a courthouse. What option we have? We have only one option. Can I fit you here? This looks like a good place. Can I fit you here? Nope. Any other place that I can fit you? I can fit you here. I can fit you here. And you are getting all the heat, power, sewage and water. And then why not? Two of the building are done. So only one of them needs a road connection, and another building is prison. What prison do I have? Prison is a humongous building, and they don't have to be very close to each other. They can stay apart. So once crime case is solved, they will automatically transfer to courthouse, so that they can still be far. Reason wise, I am going to put it into this area, more separate from my city, and it will need a worker, and I am constantly supplying worker from here, and that should not be a problem. Video, why am slowed you down? Can you fit mechanism? You cannot. So I need to give two of you some labor support. There are fertilizers, there are fuel, there are liquid fertilizer, and that is what I want to see. What are you doing? You were showing it. Once they show it, it is happening. They are 1 2 3 4 5 6. So they are working on the sixth field. Have you sowed anyone? This is done. This is yet to be done. Done. Yet to be done. This is done. So they covered few of them. We started farming at least 2 months late. So I'm not sure whether we will be completing all of them, like harvesting, doing end to end all of them, because this has to be done before the first snow. So only one season we get in Siberia map, or this map where we get snow. It start from February. The sowing season start from February and end somewhere around November. So till from February to November we need to sow it, fertilize it, harvest it, and transport all crop from field to our storage. Let's see. And this year we are not going to use, there is no use of crop this year, but that will give us a clear estimation how we are looking on our own production. Any case, if we are surplus, we can sell it. If we are low on it, we can import it. But anyway, anything importing less is still okay. It won't cost money. It won't cost money to our economy. Over time, this 50,000 over time, 2 years, 3 years, I am hopeful in 3 years, 4 years, we will be able to make those money. So that investment is a good investment that has to be done. So police not arrived. This problem is solved. Traffic jam was a jam problem created by my farming vehicles. Are you getting enough resources? You should be getting enough resources. All of them are busy. Unemployment is still low. 59. Let me open you up, because why not? And does that make any difference? It won't. But anyway, How many worker you are bringing? You are bringing only 37 worker. That is still fine. You are going to get me worker. You are going to get some fuel. That is still okay. So this is done, right? No, this is not done. All of my construction buildings are working tirelessly, and that is what I want to see. So we are approaching summer. There is no heating problem that should we should be caring about. We built enough housing, so housing problem is sorted. The space, and nobody is waiting on getting food. Everybody is being served. They are doing what they are expected to do. This will also happen once our unemployed worker rise, and it will rise. So this guy is taking me worker. Go bring me worker, more worker, and produce me more cloth. So what next? I will allow all the construction. So start constructing this bridge. Everything is getting into pre-plan. So I will start building this. Police will arrive. This is happening not this episode, but this will happen in any year. Hold on, just stay with criminals. So this area we need to complete. I already have my gravel production, quarried stone production. It will get to converted to gravel by gravel processing. This is gravel storage. It will go to concrete plant, it will go to asphalt plant, and there is a cement plant. All need gravel to do their job. They need few additional resources that we will supply. That those are not a bigger thing. Gravel was a bigger thing. There is one thing that I completely forgot. So these building do produce waste. They do produce waste, and the waste is construction waste. So I need something. So let me show you that. I need gravel recycling plant. So what it does, it convert construction waste, 30 ton of construction waste to 20 ton of gravel, and do produce me some waste out of it. So waste wise is okay, but I need my produced gravel back into construction waste back into gravel. But this building needs worker, so I also need a walkable access somewhere, and this is the storage. This is the storage, so I should be able to put it somewhere here. Okay, no, these are the only entry points. So can I do something around here? Probably I need to remove this one. Okay, I will plan. I am removing this one. So what I need to do, if I flip you around, no, I don't need input. I need a place where I can put you out. Nope. Can I do from here? T. That way I can do, but how would I walk my people there? If I place you here, let me just do a math. Connect. Can I connect you? Angle too sharp. So what can I do about it? That is a bigger problem for me now, because that is a building I should have, because without that there would be lot of construction waste, and I need then technical services or train to carry the waste part only. And that is I don't want. I want. Okay. I can see that connection. I can see that connection. Yep, that is what I want. I think now I broken. I broke two connection, right? So let me put that first. I am hopeful this will work. So if I assign you there, I can totally, and assign you here, I can totally. And now I need a footpath to go under. This is exactly I want. So what it will do, this connection, this attached back my construction processing, waste processing back to the gravel storage, and I still have like a walking path. So if I drop everybody, they can still walk to all the buildings that I care about. Why nobody is able to walk till here? Because you are not connected. Yes, you can walk to all buildings that I care about. So gravel processing plant is done. Gravel processing plant is done. Another thing that I should also add here. So suppose if I am producing surplus, if I am producing a surplus of 30 people have no workplace, so go get do construction, then there's a lot to be done for construction. So why you are waiting on construction? Okay, let me fix this problem so first. So I deleted this guy. This was the biggest. I can fix you later. That is not a problem. Let me first put the two biggest. This guy. Let me leave some space. Can I put other? Just tight space or what? Okay, okay. Everything is too tight around this edge. Whom? So you are here. That is not the idle connection I want, so I will also need to delete this guy. Building is on the way. Uh-oh. That is a bad thing. I am deleting too much of my infrastructure. I can fix that later, but so this give me additional space for one more construction industry. That is what I want to see. And I also need a bigger problem for me. What connection is this guy? Why are you connected to this building? This is my gravel recycling plant. You don't need to be connected, okay? This give me an access here. I will give it you an access here and connect you out. Because why not? So I need to fix this guy before I was planning to do anything. So this guy was a gravel pickup spot. Nope, nope, nope. So I need a gravel loading station, right? Truck aggregate loading. truck aggregate loading 280 to 92. Oh, you are a very tiny building. That suits. I will build you here. Yep. So every truck that they want to go get gravel can come and queue up here, get gravel. Little small space to line up. I will create a better spacing for you if possible. So a little more space to line up because it will create a traffic jam that I don't want to see. Do this. Any problem as of now? No problem. My happiness is rising again. Unable to enjoy culture, that should not be a case, but only two people. So those two people have some other problem. They cannot get why you are not getting done with this guy. Never mind. I will check back. Don't get distracted. I have a lot of things to do. So last thing I need to do here is I was talking now. Suppose I can add more gravel extraction. Sorry, quarried gravel mine. Right? It will bring me more gravel for processing. Quarried stone for processing. So once they are processed, they are getting stored. I am getting recycling and getting stored. What if I'm not able to consume that many? I need it to either sell it or in future I would also would need to take it somewhere else, right? For a smaller distance is okay, but what if I need to take a very far long distance? I'm not in my math. This should not be a much production, but it still be enough to help me build other construction site. So I want a railway here now. So I want a railway, this area to be connected by railway, and there is a train aggregate loading, maximum length 23. This is too small. Maximum length 98. That is what I want. I want you to be here. That way you can still be part of my road network. And if I delete you, that will become main road network. I can have connections around here, connect you here, and this connection can still go in other direction. Probably we have identified that is a coal mine, so my railway can go in that direction as well. That is too low area. I need to fix that as well. I need to delete this before doing anything. So that way it gives me more space to come in this direction. Come on. Come in this direction. And I will have my railway also go in this direction, right? Do I need a crisscross? Two station is fine. This looks super ugly. What is minimum I can get you connected? And what is minimum I can get a crisscross? So that creates me a problem. Can I have a signal here? And that answer is no. So what I want you to go in this direction, you to come out in this direction and try to connect me here, because that connection is also needed. This is very tight connection I'm coming into. Very tight connection. Can I push you more south? Probably I can. Delete you. Railway, sorry for the over engineering. If I do this, will I be able to take a road beneath this? That is no. That answer is no. That answer is no, and I don't want that answer. I want this to be on the higher side. Hmm. Hmm. If I solve one problem, I am getting into another problem. I will come back. My employment is 9%. So what does that mean? This mean this can go to this line, flag you off, and also assign this guy. So with higher population, I will be able to bring more people, more worker in the factory. They are already working on the half the capacity, so that will increase my production and that will increase my revenue. Last month I lost 5,000 ruble, and probably that is steel. That is steel for sure. Why I am trying to do this? So this is first fix the thing I need and then continue from there. Exactly, that is what I'm going with. So let's assume you will be able to do what is the minimum with a switch here, and you won't be able to do it anywhere. That's sad. Wow, that is another problem. Probably I need you a bit longer to do me that job, right? Hmm. Too many redrawing. That is why planning are tough. So if I do this, I can do this now. Okay. That is still okay. What does that mean? That means my railway has to go somewhere from this direction. If it is going this direction, will I able to connect you? Too sharp of turn. You are creating so much pain for me, man. Oof. I want this crisscross because they need to turn their vehicles in some direction, right? Last attempt. If not, I will do this offline and get something, and this is something I need. Probably that is sorted, and I want my railway to go in this direction because this is where coal is coming, and coal is something that is going to need railway for sure. That is going to need railway for sure. Gravel again. T R R T. You can still go here, right? Come on. You be the part of main line. Go away. Connect you here. That looks ugly. I am wasting too much time on perfection. But I like to have things at least somewhat decent, if not perfect. Okay, that is okay. So if you should be able to come at least this straight. What now? If you want to do that, that is still okay for me. But also do this. If you can do this, I will be able to do this, and I will be able to do this for now, and that is exactly I want. That is exactly I want, and I want. I still have a problem, but I will fix. I am not going to waste time this many time here. We got two buses now, and it is dropping me worker, and it is producing me lot more cloths. Did 15,000 of cloth was exported last month. 74% of happiness. Most impacted is crime. 237 people are impacted by crime, and that is impacting 2.35. This thing is still bugging me out. I will try to fix this offline. That is, I will leave it. You got the idea, right? I want this connection. I want this connection so some railway can commit. What is the problem here? I need this to turn around here, and I don't have space to turn around. That will be a problem. So I need this to go in this direction if they want to, because it can go in this direction. But I also want my railway to go into this direction. But the space don't have that space. One cheat I can do quickly. But it is not allowing me to do that. This is most complex junction. I am going to create it for myself. Crossing not allowed. Wow, look at this railway junction. This is still this is still fine. This will work, but I will clean this up because this is not going to work. There is a more simpler solution to it. This diamond junction is a problem. This is not going to happen anytime soon. This is for just for reminder that I need to fix it. Look at number of track that is going to build. What next? So everything is coming in this direction. So it had already built this. So go ahead and build this one as well. I will assign you, but there is no construction path. So what next? Population is okay. It is rising. Happiness, average life, health is okay. Touching 90%. That is what I want to see. Happiness is low. Happiness is low, and we need to solve that problem. But okay. What next? So this area got everything that we need. It building wise it got everything, but it is still missing on the utility. We need to provide electricity, we need to provide plumbing, and we need to provide waste. Plumbing, both water, drinking water, and this building needs some water. This building needs some water. If I had to open this, the concrete plant need water, and the quality it need is probably more than 85%. What? Let me check that. Concrete plant, you need water quality. Where are you? Required water quality 55%. So any water can be provided to it, but I don't see a purpose to have a well here. I can do a tower. I can do a tower again. I already had a big tower, so I will do a tower. I will do a tower here. This way I can at least pump water in one more direction if I want. And I will place, let me put you go in reverse direction. Let me put a big pumping station. T, a big pumping station, a switch, and a substation. Substation should be somewhere centralized that covers all the building that is required. This looks a perfect space. F3. Take a small water pipe. Another water pipe goes here. Medium pipe should be supplying this guy, and a medium pipe supplying this guy, and a larger pipe coming from the middle one. Go 3. So water is done. So what I'm doing, I am piggybacking. So this is pumping here, again this is pumping here. It is still a bigger load to my water substation. It is still a bigger load. And what is the current storage? You are full, you are full. Once my fabric factory get started, it will drain more water, but this area don't need much water. It will only draw water when it is producing concrete. That is still fine. This is, I still will be storing some water here. That's still fine. Water is done. Sewage is a bigger problem. Let's go with electricity. Electricity is this. Electricity has to come from this area. I will leave that as is. I will take you here. I will cross railway right here. I will go in parallel to railway. Go in this direction. Go in this direction, and let me see where to put substation. If I put substation here, substation has to close you that. So substation can be here only, because that is the point where everything is connected. Now there is a bigger problem. Can I take you out here? And absolutely can. So that makes a full connection. So my electricity is coming in that direction. Electricity is also done. Let me complete that. You guys have a lot of work to do. Nobody is sitting idle except this building vehicles. Everybody have some job to do. Fertility. You have 180% of fertility. You are growing 69%. So all my field except these 3 couldn't get completed. Are you assigned to these 3 fields? Not sure what was the problem. What was the problem? Why did not it sowed it? Probably it was too late for sowing or something, because we had to follow 3 cycle: sowing, fertilizing, harvesting, and then putting crop out of it. So it will bring me 220 ton of fertilizer. That is costing me money. Should I bring that much of fertilizer? Because 10 ton is here and 80 ton is here. So don't bring more fertilizer. Go sit here. Don't cost me much more money. I'm already running low on money, 6,000. So probably 8 months of more runway I have. Last year I had 30 months of runway, but that has dropped now. So 2 of the bigger thing is done. Third is sewage. Sewage is a problem. Sewage is always a problem, and that has to follow terrain. Open something. So what? F3. So there is a switch. If I can pull something here at 1.77 meter, 1.77 meter is okay. So I need a switch here, and it followed downwards, right? 2 2. So this looks okay. So if I have a switch, because I should have a switch, I can put more, I can put plug more. So this area is 1.9 meter. Have you here, have a medium pipe going this direction. One point four four, 1 point. How do I solve this problem now? This bridge is blocking my sewage connection. So this is 1.5, this is 176. 17615. Okay. Okay. There is a lot of a problem that I'm trying to fix. This was 176, so I need. Will that work? I'm not sure. Only way to check is to have my building running, then I can plan something around that. But it should be a quick utility area fix. So if I place you here, you are covering all the building, and get me a smaller pipe just to connect it here. That is done. That is done. So that is done. That is, I look like a very much a bigger problem. I don't want to take risk because. So what I should do instead, I should use this guy. Have a slope of, have a slope of, I need 1.75. I 1.75. Any area that is more than, if not, I can quickly create an area more than 1.75. This is 2.30. And what was this area? Don't be that fast. F3. This was 1.8. So I need somewhere around less than 1.8, more than 1.73. So that I made my math more complex. Actually not. That still works. So what I will do, I will build this 5-meter drop. I will build this 5-meter drop, and I can assign something here, and that way I can easily connect a bigger pipe here. Yep. And I can easily connect a bigger pipe here, and that is going to work for sure. So all major utilities is already done in this area. I am only left with one last utility that I should place right away, and that won't take much time. That is a garbage. So I want a garbage container here. It covers most of the building. What infrastructure? What infrastructure you are there? Hmm. Efficiency wise, larger is big better. Let's go with a smaller because that is only option I'm getting right here. I need to bring the waiter here or what? That is fine. I cannot do this right now. So oh wow wow wow. Police not arrived. Police not arrived. New vehicle, train, new vehicle, train, new vehicle, train. I don't care about all of them. Everything is going in the right direction. Everything is going in the right direction. We have all our utility and expansion plan for our construction industry. We got we I need to fix the railway, but I will do that offline because I had to come with some more destruction and whatnot. So that is something I will do offline, and will it should be done in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I was waiting for my crop to happen, but I will estimate it in the next episode. We'll see how much it can harvest. Thank you for watching, and please do like and share and do subscribe to channel. It helps a lot. Bye bye.